guys, and welcome to Faewood. So straight up before I get into the video, I am going to say that I will be taking next week off filming because lots of things are happening for us at the moment. Australia is in a good position as far as everything in the world's going. We're sort of opening up a little bit more, and what that has meant is being able to see family. Some of my friends who've had to put weddings off are now finally able to have those weddings. Some of my friends who've had milestone birthdays are now able to have milestone birthdays. So it's just meant a lot of busyness for us at the moment, and we're also going to be seeing some family for a week, so things are just busy. And I also have a really big project that I've been working on that has taken a lot longer than I thought it would, which is true so often of my projects. But basically, upshot is it just is going to be a nightmare for me to try and get another video done. And I figure a week off will give me a little bit of breathing room and some time to enjoy spending time with family and things like that. So that's what's going to happen. I thought I'd mention it up front for anyone who tunes in momentarily and, tunes out again because I don't know how this is all going to go. Today I am doing a different type of video because, again, big project happening right over there with so much mess, and actually, honestly, so much mess down here that I've got my makeup almost on top of because there's just a lot happening in my studio right now. So anyway, because of time constraints and so forth, I thought now was a perfect time to just have a play with some makeup and do a really fun kind of fantasy-inspired makeup look. I've also pulled out my little elf ears. I haven't really played around with them because there's been nothing to go to wearing ears or anything, or even pants. So they haven't been something I've played with. I have wanted to see how they look properly on me because honestly I haven't even connected them on properly onto my ears. So I do want to have a look at that. And I don't know, I'm feeling like in a flower fairy kind of mood. I'm not sure why, but for some reason I was feeling this mustardy yellow colour today. So I'm going with that as the theme. We're going to have some fairy ears. I've even got some flowers down here that maybe I'll try sticking it on my face with spirit gum. I could regret this later, but I think we're going to give it a try. Now, there might have to be a few time-lapsey parts in it because I don't know how long this is going to take. My normal, sit down, get ready with me type videos, they even take a while, and that's just doing usually like an eyeshadow look and so forth. So yeah, anyway, let's just see how this all goes. I think I've pulled out like 7 different eyeshadow palettes because I'm really not sure what I'm going to want. I'm one of those people, anytime I make something, I want all the options in front of me so that I can make sure I pick what I think is the right thing. I'm a fussy bitch. The challenge here is, like I said, there's so much crap on this table that I'm just have no room to even put anything, and things are kind of balancing precariously. I'm a bit concerned about my eyeshadow. Like, they're not the cheapest, and I don't want them to like fall down and break because I will cry. I can't help it, I like eyeshadow. Okay, so I haven't gone in with like any kind of full-on plan. I'm flying by the seat of my pants for this one. We're just going to play. I just want to have fun. I am going to do regular makeup, I think. Like, if I had pancake makeup, I'd possibly use some of that. And I do have it in white, I believe. I used to have it in gold. I'm not sure if I still have that. I didn't see it there. So yeah, I like pancake makeup as the base, usually for wearability, just because it's more comfortable than paint. And so what I'm going to do, I think, is mainly go with foundation, but then layering lots of powders on top. Not that I'm going to an event and have to wear this for a long period of time, but yeah, I don't know. That's how I like to do it if I'm wearing it. And then for little detailed work, then I don't mind using the face paint, like the actual face paint type of stuff that you get. Like I've got this Diamond Effects paint that is pretty good. So that's good for like little detail work and stuff like that. Alright, so I've got a bit of a base going on there, and I'm just going to powder this, and then, I don't know, we're just going to play. I might look up a few fantasy style pictures on Google, see if there's anything that really inspires me, and if there is, I'll post pictures up of whatever I'm inspired by. But I'm pretty sure I'm just going to play around, really, and to see what happens. I just didn't feel like doing anything really specific. A lot of times I like to just play. How is everyone's 2021 so far? I know I just mentioned before about Australia kind of being in a lucky position of opening up, and I know that's not the case for everyone else, so I hope everybody's doing okay. I am really hopeful about this year though, because the vaccines are rolling out in all different countries, so hopefully wherever you are, things are starting to improve, or people are at least starting to get the vaccine. And hopefully that does help us get through this so that we can come to the other side of it. So I'm looking forward to things feeling a little bit more normal, I guess. Now, I know a lot of my viewers are from the US and it's going into warmer weather over there. Unfortunately for us, it's going into the cooler weather. Although, to be honest, I quite like cool weather. I love being cozy and everything like that. It might come from, I don't know, somehow my Scottish past, even though like I've only been over there for a holiday. Maybe it's built in, preferring the cold. I don't like being cold, like feeling cold, but I like being cozy in the cold, if that makes sense. You know, rugged up with a little blanket and a hot chocolate and watching something good on TV, or creating things when you're, huddled up next to a heater. That's always really nice. I feel like when it's cold, that's when I feel more creative. In summer here, where we get really sweltering, sweaty, hot days, I don't feel as creative, mostly because I'm uncomfortable. But yeah, I don't know. Is anyone else like that? Like I enjoy getting cozy and like getting out some beadwork or something like that. It's just nice and cozy. One of the many palettes I pulled out was the Alva 2 palette, because it is a fairy inspired palette. So I thought we definitely need to crack into that, I think. Plus it has a really nice glitter in there that I'm thinking I may pull out for today, this orangey one, because I'm going for that yellowy flowery thing, which I think for the US will make sense because it'll be like springtime, whereas for us it's like, why am I in a flowery sunny costume right now when it's cold and rainy outside? I'm not sure if this is the kind of yellow I'm really after. I grabbed this palette because it's got a lot of colours in it and I haven't played with it a lot recently, so I just thought, oh, maybe I should pull this out and play with it. This is the Coloured Rain one. Really nice palette, but yeah, just haven't played with it. I don't know, I'm going to try the Lemon Drop and then try and mix it with some orange and just see if I can get... Because I just want, again, just like that kind of warm yellow colour. I should have grabbed my Ace Beauté one that has some warmer yellows in it, I think, but I'm being lazy now. I'm going to go with what I have. Now, what am I doing, you might ask? No friggin' idea. No idea. Like I said, I am winging it. I am big time winging it. Well, so far I just look jaundice. Jaundice fairy. Woo. Alright, I'm going to start introducing some orange now, I think, and see if I can look a little bit less jaundice and a little bit more yellow flower fairy. Alright, do I just look like a little tangerine? I'm not sure. I don't know. I like playing with colour though, and like shading your face and everything, because it totally changes how you look, which is kind of fun. I feel like I want to bring in something a little bit shiny, of course. I have like a palette. I can't hold it up very well because it's one of them is a bit shattered, but it's this BH Cosmetics highlighter palette, and there's a few nice yellowy, orangey colours in here that I might be able to add a bit of, you know, sheen and things to the face. So let's play with that. I think I want a little bit more contouring on the edges there, so I'm going to get an even darker orange. Hopefully this does not go awry. Well, I'm definitely looking more orange than yellow, but that's okay. I was a bit unsure whether the yellow would work on its own because, again, I was worried I would look a little bit too jaundicey or something, and I'm not really going for that, you know, liver condition aesthetic today, so we're going to try and steer away from that. I'm going to do a little bit more stuff on the eyes, I think. I have some, again, sparkly things. Shock horror. Alright, I do feel like I need to use this yellowy, orangey yellow colour from Terra Moon's called, what is it? Solstice? It's just a really nice shade. So it's nice and shimmery and metallic, and I'm going to pop that on my eyelids. Alright. Going into my JD Glows and doing Peachy Keen in the inner corner of my eyes. I love this. It's like a duochrome. It's got like a greeny peachy colour to it. It's really nice. I'm just trying to blend it in here a little bit. You definitely want these like fluffier brushes when you're trying to do blending, not a tightly packed one with like looser bristles that have a nice rounded edge to them. Do I have another one? Like this sort of face brush is also similar. It's like soft and round and everything. And then you've got ones that are a bit more tightly packed. Like this is a little bit more tightly packed, a little bit more condensed, and it's going to give you a much darker colour and less diffused. Not as easy to diffuse it either with buffing it in with a brush like this. You can do it, but it's not as good. Alright, now because more is more, as Iris Apfel would say, I'm going to put some glitter glue down, and then we're going to grab that glitter from the Alva 2 palette and pack it on the lid. Alright, I feel like I need some eyebrows now. Normally I do my eyebrows before I do my eyes, but because I was doing more of a fantasy look, I thought I'll leave them and see what I want to do afterwards. But yeah, I'm going to pop them in now, I think. Alright, somehow I feel like I've drawn on angry eyebrows, so I'm an angry little flower fairy, I guess. I'm just going to keep going. We'll just see if it all comes together in the end. Okay, I'm going to play with this little guy. I love this thing. It's from Kaleidos Makeup, and it's their Space Age Prophecy highlighter in a really cool tin. And it's a, I was going to say duochrome, but it's triochrome highlighter, which is so cool. It's like sort of green, orange, yellow, I think, is the colour shift. And it just looks really cool. Even though I already have highlighter on, but look, if you can't slather yourself in shiny things when you're doing a fantasy look, when can you slather yourself in shiny things? I ask you. Probably any day of the week if you're me, but... Well, I've certainly got highlighter that can cut a bitch. As my husband would say, I've got the BAM highlighter on. It's like, bam, bam, bam. Alrighty, I think I'm going to try and put some eyeliner on now, and hopefully I don't mess this up. Alright, I've realised I want to use pink lipstick. I had other lipsticks pulled out for this, and now that I've put these little pink accents on, I really feel like I need to have the pink lipstick. So watch this space, I'll be back. Well, I was going to play around with trying to stick some of these flowers to my face with the spirit gum and maybe the ears, but I cannot for the life of me open the spirit gum. I think it's glued itself shut. So this is what we have. I've just kind of placed the flowers on my head. If I was going to do this like for a photo shoot or something, I would make a proper headdress or something like that to wear. But for now, it gives you the look. Let's zoom out. Alright, well, I'm really loving this look. I think it's really cute. I would definitely do this if I was rocking a yellow or pink kind of fairy look, and do this sort of makeup, have the flowers going. I'm bummed I can't play with the ears today. I'm going to have to play around and see if I can get that bottle opened. Otherwise I'm going to have to buy some more, because I definitely want to do some more stuff like that, and I obviously want to try my ears on as well. I've heard they're a little bit tricky to use, and I have been looking at different options. With COVID and everything, some places that I was looking at originally on Etsy stopped shipping to Australia, so we'll see. So if these do prove to be really difficult to get in place, because it's difficult doing things on your ears because you can't really see what you're doing, I might look at ones that sit on the whole ear a bit more, and then you don't have to worry as much. It's a bit easier to pop them on instead of it being right at the tip. So we'll see, but yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of liking it. What do you think? You know, potentially I'd put some like little stick-on rhinestones on there as well. Listen to me trying to think of how to add even more sparkly things to this. Like, I was looking into all my makeup and just thinking, oh, what else can I add that's like glittery and sparkly and... Stop it. I'm a monster. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to see more things like this, more playing around with like some fantasy looks, let me know. If you've got a theme that you think could be cool for a fantasy face painty look, let me know, and then I can see if I can actually create it. That could be fun, you know, have a challenge by you guys, let me know. Alright, well, I'm going to leave it there. It's getting towards the end of the day here, and I look like this. My husband's going to get a shock when he comes home and sees me, little, you know, flower fairy, when he opens the door. Although I suppose he does live in Faewood. So anyway, I hope you guys don't mind that I'll be away for a week. But I do have something really exciting planned if I can ever get it bloody finished. But I'm so excited to show it to you guys. And I've got so many other projects that I'm like itching to make. So there's fun things coming. There's also some cooking things that I've got in the back of my mind that I'm wanting to do. And like I said, again, potentially more fantasy looks like this could happen as well. So if you're into that and you haven't hit subscribe, what the hell are you doing? Come on, it's free. Hit the button. Unless I've scared you off with my weird shiny fairy face here. And for the rest of you, I'll see you next time in Faewood. Bye guys. Oh, my flower came off. These are not attached at all. Oh, they're actually sitting on pretty well. Oh, lipstick crooked. Oh, yeah.